Welcome back to another edition of Value Form as we look forward to another terrific night of racing tomorrow. Rayman, there's a few really short price favourites in this quaddie. Hopefully we can extract something for the punters.
Yeah, it's a very interesting night at the Valley. I don't think I remember a Ladbrokes Friday Night Lights meeting where we've had so many short price favourites. So it could be feast or famine for the punters on Friday night, but hopefully we can find a few winners, and that's all we can try to do. Just get those winners on the board.
Race 5 is Heat 12 of the Ladbrokes 55-second challenge, and we've got a favourite deep in the red here with some stakes class form. Rayman, how do we get some money out of this race?
Yeah, very interesting horse here, Direct. It's shortest price favourite I can remember in the Ladbrokes 55-second challenge. And I think that's with good reason. Direct ran really well at Black level during the spring racing carnival. Finished his campaign with a second place finish behind Profiteer at Flemington on Melbourne Cup Day. That's pretty good form. Profiteer's going to go around in a Black Caviar Lightning Stakes next Saturday. And any horse that's got the speed to lead a horse like Profiteer obviously is a very, very quick horse. So the Ladbrokes 55-second challenge does look like the perfect race for Direct here. And for mine, it's impossible to bet against him. I think he'll be far too quick for these horses. I think the most interesting thing will be how quick a time he can run, because he could put himself in the mix for that $55,000 check at the end of the season. But Direct on top for me. Can't bet against him, and we're going to go one leg out. We're going to go just single him out here in the quaddie betting, get it nice and skinny early.
Race 6 is the Coolridge Handicap and Heat 3 of the Valley Summer Sprint Series. I am with the Anthony and Sam Freedman train Snapped, who couldn't have been more impressive winning on her debut. As you can see here, she led them up at Pakenham. She did everything right from the front, and she burnt them off with speed from start to finish. I think the most impressive part of her victory was clearly this last 200 metres. She gets half challenge, and you're probably not sure if she's going to run right through the line, but then she finds another gear and she drops them again. Damien Thornton retains the ride, who was going so well for the Freedmans, and they'll bounce straight to the front again from gate 5. I don't think she's a lock by any means, but if Direct wins the first, then I think we may need some percentage for the quaddie, so I'll have to take her one out again as well. Number 6, Snapped, one out in the quaddie.
Race 7, Benny, is the happy 95th Horace Gelder and Valley Summer Sprint Series Heat 4. And another race with a short favourite. Mars Mission is open as an odds-on favourite, Ladbrokes. But it's a favourite I'm happy to take on here. I think there's a bit of value to be found around the favourite here, Mars Mission. And I think the horse to beat is He's the Ultimate, trained by Peter Moody. Always been a horse that's looked like it's had plenty of talent, but does look to have gone to another level this preparation. Last start winner Pakenham was really good, really tough. Form coming out of that race has been good. I think he's now at peak fitness. He's the Mission. So he's the Ultimate, I should say. So he'll get a really nice running transit here with Jamie Carr in the saddle. Should be able to just tuck him behind the speed in the early stage of this race. And he's going to be very tough to beat. He's the Ultimate. Again, I think we can go very skinny in the quad. You just want to take the two horses. Want to take Mars Mission to save on He's the Ultimate.
Race 8 is the Gatorade Handicap over 1,500 metres. A little bit boring siding with the favourite again, but I do find it very hard to knock Delightful Journey. I guess the query is she has been up a long time, and we're asked to take a skinnier price than her SP profile suggests. But I think she's just such an easy bet to have at the Valley, because she'll find the front, she gets back on a dry track, and she has less chinks in her armour than many of these. 2 back, she smashed the Honey Creeper, who won again at Sandown on Wednesday. She's drawn perfectly in barrier 5. She gets the claim for Thomas Stockdale, and I really rate her Valley form around the likes of Gentleman Roy and Mark Holt. I think the other horse I'm happy to back at a bit of a price is the Ruben Blur from the Lindsay Park camp. He's been in the wilderness for some time now, and he has struggled to win a race, but this is the easiest race he's contested for some time now, benchmark 64, and I think $18 is an acceptable price to find out. In the quaddie, I will go a little bit wider here. I'll go with the top weight Ruben Blur, number 2 Barragunda, number 3 Delightful Journey, number 9 Magnolia Rose, and number 10 Rumbled Again. Well, Rayman, hopefully we can squeeze something out of the quaddie there for the punters, but who's our lock earlier on in the card?
Well, it's a night of short price favourites to the Valley, Benny, so it's only fitting I go with a short price favourite for my best bet, which is race 2, number 7, Award Me. Finished a really good second on debut behind Forged at Ladbrokes Park Sandown, and the form coming out of that race has been very, very strong. She does have really good early gate speed. Jamie Carr in the saddle is always a positive. I think she can settle her right on the bunny from barrier 1. I think she'll be very tough to beat, get us a nice winner, nice and early in the card. Well,
that's Ladbrokes Friday Night Lights wrapped up for another week. We'll be back next week with the listed Tawny Night Cup for the stayers.